You're talking to somebody who was there with Chyna from day one.
Yeah.
This woman has Chyna-like qualities.
Mm-hmm. What's going on, everybody? It's Dr. Chris Featherstone here with yet another episode of Riding with Russo. The AEW has their DMD. Well, we have Riding with Russo with the man, Vince Russo. How are you tonight, my man?
Bro, what is DMD? What is that?
Britt Baker's doctor, dentist.
Oh, okay. I get it.
So that's the DMD. So, yeah. So she's doing a full-on kiss action with Adam Cole, baby. Did you see that?
I think I saw a still of that someplace.
Yeah. I mean, they're just kind of shooting it now. They're just, she came out on Dynamite and they're the heels, by the way. Like,
right.
They were having some dissension with some friendly competitions, what Adam Cole called it. So Red Dragon, Fish, and O'Reilly, they came out with Cole. Then the Bucks come out. Then the best friend. So the Bucks and the Red Dragon kind of have a little verbal exchange. And then Cole tries to play middleman. Best friends come out. It's like they're like the Bucks and Red Dragon and Adam Cole. They outnumbered the best friends. And then Chris Statlander, she came in between.
Bro, do you know how convoluted this sounds to somebody who didn't see this, bro?
Precisely.
So go ahead. Orange Cassidy comes
precisely.
Out.
So Cassidy's already out there. Cassidy's about to get the boom, the shining wizard that he does. Statlander comes in between, and then Britt Baker comes and attacks Statlander from behind. Very baby face-ish. I mean, and then it's funny because she was trying to play the heel, but then she did her DMD real quick. Like, and I'm thinking, like, why are you playing to the crowd? Why?
So let me guess. At the end, here's the finish. Can I guess the finish? Even though I didn't see this,
here's the finish, my man. Guess the
finish. At the end, all the heels brought their children out. Was that the finish? All the heels brought their children.
You guessed it.
Wow, that sounds like some convoluted stuff, bro. Bro, what our good old friend Dutch Mantel, you know what he would say?
What's that?
A lot of moving parts.
That's exactly what it was. It was, and here's the thing. And then at the end, Britt Baker and Adam Cole kissed. So it's all right.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, alrighty then. Well, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of women's wrestlers, we're going to talk about a women's wrestler in the WWE who is a babyface, which I'm totally fine with because I think she's a rock star. I think she has the potential to be an absolute rock star. She's just being booked so poorly. She actually was the victim of a recent attack by her best friend, her strange bedfellow best friend, Nikki A.S.H. It started off with a strange bedfellow pairing. They both were at odds with some people in the women's division. They end up coming together, feuding against Zelina Vega and Carmella. They were feuding against other women's wrestlers at the time too. But at the same time, they kept losing to Zelina Vega and Carmella in different variations. And for some reason, the constant losing, Nikki A.S.H. kept being the fall gal, and the writing was on the wall. They had a, for some reason, they wanted to talk in the ring as if you don't just talk about your issues backstage. But they had a segment on Raw where they talk, and then A.S.H., she does the whole, I'm better than you, and just really, really bad heel jargon. Like, it was just not really good. And so all that set up to, we're going to make up, they hug, and then Nikki A.S.H attacks Rhea Ripley. I mean, she's like almost double her size, Vince.
Yeah.
But for some reason, Nikki A.S.H plays a heel. Now, here's the thing before I turn over to you, Vince. I don't mind Rhea Ripley being the babyface. I think that she's an absolute rock star of a talent. So much potential, super athletic. Just, I mean, she has so much potential. Just her entrance, everything is just ready-made for the next big, larger-in-life star. I can see merchandise, I can see TV shows, I can see a whole bunch of things like that. But they booked her to come in as a heel when she was a babyface in NXT. She had a big spot on WrestleMania the year before, defending her NXT championship against Charlotte Flair, who won the Royal Rumble, who chose NXT. Instead of having her win the match, I heard there were some passport issues or something like that, but still, it was such a motivation, momentum killer when Charlotte Flair beat her. They tried to make up for it. She comes in as a heel against Asuka, beats Asuka, but just her booking has been dwindling ever since. Vince Russo, what in the world do we do with Rhea Ripley?
Well, Chris, it's tough because a lot of damage has been done.
Yes.
Bro, off the bat, first of all, this woman is a monster.
Yep.
She is a freak of nature. Okay, you're talking to somebody who was there with Chyna from day one.
Yep. This
woman has Chyna-like qualities.
Mm-hmm.
So that off the bat, bro, when you're bringing her in from NXT to WWE, that right there has got to separate her from the pack.
For sure.
So what do, bro? You put her in there against perhaps the best wrestler in the women's division off the bat, Charlotte Flair, right? Mm-hmm. Bro, she should. Here's what. Bro, if I'm booking this, here's what I would have done. There are a lot of Chyna similarities, so I would not have done it the same way. Mm-hmm. The way I would have done it, bro, is you bring her in there with so many other women you could have fed her. Mm-hmm. Win. And then, bro, what I would have done is I would have had, maybe one of the smaller guys. I don't know why, bro, but Finn Balor comes to mind. I'm going to hire you as my bodyguard. Ooh. Now she's in the Chyna role, but remember, bro, you didn't see Chyna wrestle for a long time. She wrestled first. Yep. And she was so impressive that, like, now one of the guys, I want you as my bodyguard. Then, bro, you could have her there just like in the Chyna role. Bro, slowly but surely she's going to get over because she's a physical specimen and she's special and she's an attraction. And I say this all the time, bro, you set the table. When that baby face spot comes, boom, she's over huge. Yeah. But that's what I'm concerned about, bro. With the damage that has already been done, bro, you can't erase all that stuff. I mean, sure. you can't erase it. Now, bro, I know we look at the Dwayne Johnsons of the world, and we also look at the, Steve Austins of the world, who was the ringmaster. Mm-hmm. But, bro, like, they weren't in that role for a long time.
Right.
Also, bro, in Austin's case, he was a seasoned veteran and so talented that he could overcome the damage they caused. This is a very young girl, and I could tell, bro, we saw a lot of shades of this, and we spoke about it. At the beginning, she came across as very afraid to make a mistake. I'm gonna say this promo verbatim, even if I need a teleprompter, because she was like in the defensive mode of being afraid. bro, you can't erase all that stuff. So now it's going to be very, very difficult for them to start over and get her in the spot that she needs to be.
I agree. And it seems like it's being further damaged when she's coming from behind with someone so small and as Nikki A.S.H. Now, we've had small heels before. I mean, that's not the big issue for me. But at the same time, though, if you're a small heel, you have to feel larger than you are. Your character has to be built larger than what you really are. It doesn't, like, here's the thing. To me, size doesn't matter if someone is being booked so strongly that they're above their size. Or like, for instance, Dusty Rhodes, my belly's a little big, you know what I mean? But I'm bad and they know I'm bad. Like, to me, when I looked at Dusty Rhodes, his character was so beyond his physique that he looked like a hero to me, because he was so just embedded in a character. He was the common man. He was blue-eyed soul. He was everything embodied and just an everyman character. I didn't see an overweight, made person who wasn't in shape. I saw a hero when I saw Dusty Rhodes.
Well, bro, somebody I worked with for a very, very long time, bro, Kurt Angle is not a big man by any stretch of the imagination. Bro, I bet you stature-wise, I bet you Kurt Angle probably is probably as tall as Finn Balor.
Yeah, he's about 5'10", isn't he?
If you put them side to side. Yeah. So, bro, you're talking about a guy that was not a big man.
True.
But the way he carried himself, you were convinced that, this guy could wrap you up and hurt you pretty bad. Exactly.
100%.
And bro, Nikki Cross, we can't forget, Chris, we're coming off the promos of give it all you got. And even when you're down, fight back. Never, like, that's who her character. So what is it? So now Rhea Ripley, the babyface, is going to be the bully because she's picking on a small kid on the playground?
Yep. Who wanted to be a superhero.
How do you overcome that, bro? Like, how do you overcome that?
They booked themselves into a corner, Vince, and it just seems like there's no way out of it but just to have a flop of an angle.